Hi guys, Assalamualaikum. Welcome back to my channel. Hari ni aku nak main game Call of Cthulhu. Tengok aku cakap. Kejap. Apa kau dengar dia sebut?
Call of Cthulhu.
Yes, Call of Cthulhu.
Call of Cthulhu.
Yes. Sebab aku tak tahu cara nak sebut game ni. Call of Cthulhu. Orang pi. So aku dah tengok semua setting semua tune. Kita terus new game. Empty slot. Bureau Investigation Agency Boston 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Sebab apa? License. So enter madness. Menarik. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who, in his callousness, sane, hideous, and H.P. Lovecraft. Pakai cincin. Okay, aku dah kahwin. Wih, ikan Jaws. Hang kat mana ni? Kapal? Kapal ke? Ni apa tu? Usus? Game save. Oh, tadi kat tempat lain. Aku main lah pula. To move, use. Okay. Oh, terkejut aku. Ni dah macam game Amnesia. Tak boleh pegang apa, just jalan saja. To crash, press control. E. Okay. Tak abang tapi ada orang ke? Sekejap aku daun. Control. Seal kunci C. Aku mesti kena cari macam kata untuk potong. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Alah, aku ni takkan ada mancis. Mesti game yang jenis. Aku dah kata dah bawa kata. Yes. Sejenis game yang macam ni. Apa tahu? Yang ada mancis. Lepas tu dalam masa beberapa saat dia akan padam. So akan kena cari mancis lagi. Harap ni tak macam ni lah. Okay, potong. Buka pintu. Huh? Kejap. Aku nak buka ni sekali. Tak boleh dah. Okay, tak apalah. Aku benci lah mouse ni. Okay.
What a putrid offering.
Oh no. Don't fight, you have been chosen. Aku tak mau pandang belakang, please. Okay.
Everything has already been written. But
Ni
perhaps
aku
you
ke?
will attempt to change your destiny.
Ni aku. Oh, mimpi. Tu pelik sangat mimpi ni.
I hate
Ni.
whiskey.
Oh, itulah minum arak kan.
I wonder why I still take these things.
The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they will put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, the effect has been wearing off. Okay, boleh rotate. Macam tu je lah. Aku obtain J. Consult Diary. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I've stopped, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably will wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Okay. Banyaknya. Okay, whiskey. Oi, don't drink. Oh, dia jenis choice. Menarik.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Okay. Pierce. Medicine. Oh, skill point. Sanity. He took part in the muse. He is one of the few survivors of the lost battalion American units that suffer heavy losses from enemy and allied artillery fire, forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies. Those soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. You conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Okay, aku dah mental trauma. Navigate. Sub menu. Knowledge of the occult sciences. Okay. Darkwater, we don't have any information. My private detective agency contracted to the well-known detective agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old officer couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But this place is mine for the moment. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77 Infantry Division and the men of the lost battalion who fell. Inspect. Can I open 10, 7, 18 77, 18 77, 18 Dah knowledge. Okay. The Doctor. Oh, lagu. Tutup lah. Okay.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Tak boleh buka. Okay, tutup balik. Telefon tu
Married
boleh
woman
tu.
runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Telefon tu boleh tunggu. The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Lesbi?
Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I have business here to attend to.
Oh, ni dia punya
Lost
rakan ni.
battalion.
Rakan
Holding your
seperjuangan.
position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Don't ring.
I'm
Hello?
listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
Yes, I am.
That's correct.
May I know who I'm speaking to?
I'm Lucy Sherrifield,
Gee,
in charge
Lucy.
of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh no, what? I might be medicine, medical problem, psychology. 8 character point. Aku ada 4. Oh, aku nak ada 4. 2 before next level. Investigation. Aku ada banyak. Maybe ni sebab ni kosong. Maybe ni lagi 10. Aku ada berapa ni? Lagi semua 20, I guess. And then aku boleh buat cakap. Okay. Eloquence. Power of speech. Okay. Enter. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive
No, you
question?
may not.
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr.
Yes.
You know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Oh, ni aku.
I'm coming.
Maybe 40-an, awal
Sir, I
40-an.
came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you
Alamak.
come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Your notebook details your current objectives. To open it, press J. Journal.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
So ni anak dia, suami dia, and Sarah. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? Maybe sebab dia tengok painting tu. A press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Okay, rotate. File of the Sarah Hawkins case. Clue. Okay, aku dah buat dah. Inspect. Inventory knowledge. The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case. Investigate. Oh.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Oh, you're asking the wrong guy.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
Kalau tengok painting tadi.
Sarah had visions. Everyone knew
Macam
that.
Sarah kan?
She never would have hurt a
Dalam gambar
fly.
tu.
She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I'm a private investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm
Kan
willing
tak
to
faham.
do anything for my
Tiba-tiba
daughter to
faham.
recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater.
Siapa yang horn
Look
tu?
into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a
Yeah.
choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt
Kan?
find some
Kan tak?
information on this island in there.
Perempuan dalam picture ni macam Sarah. And then macam ada orang lagi belakang dia. Kalau hampa tengok gambar Sarah ni macam dia kan? Maybe dia dengan anak dia. Oh lah. Ni laki dia. Oh no. Nak tengok ni api kan? Okay. Biasanya teoriku salah. 63, businessman. A wealthy businessman well respected in the Boston area, Stephen Webster came to see me in order that I investigate the death of his only daughter, Sarah Hawkins. The man accepted neither refusals nor inconvenient truth. He is ready to do anything to prove that his daughter was not mad. Ship owner Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity on Darkwater. The heir of a ship owner family, he used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon and lived a very secretive life. Nampak macam red flag. Buat lari, tinggal kat tempat terpencil supaya tak bagi tahu orang lain kejahatan yang dia buat. Age 33, muda lagi. Sarah Hawkins, a painter known for her torture artistic universe. She was worshipped for the strangeness of her work and the rarity of her public appearances. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Her marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised high society columnists. A wealthy Boston heiress known for her party-going chooses to follow her new husband and live as a recluse on the island of Darkwater. She disappeared from the front pages of newspaper and nobody heard any more about her. Yes, even her death in a fire remained a secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continued to seek the truth. Kan aku dah cakap, schoolboy, only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, he died in the fire that claimed his whole family. Intuitive and visionary artist for some overpriced imposter. Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colors and wild strokes to the world. If her paintings are testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. Except from the notebook of Edward Pierce. The apa? Atlantic.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Oh, dia nak buku pasal Atlantic.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Bukan dia. Ni?
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still onyx the wall of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of the small land of the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
What is this? A dance work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world with details, the symptoms, and the suitable treatment. Ada benda baru ke? Okay, nggak ada aku rasa. I don't want to drink, just wanna go leave. The Sarah Hawkins case. Hampa tak nampak tapi aku ada achievement unlock for Sarah Hawkins. Pierce to the Hawkins case, the cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label and addressed a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Wah, game ni aku suka. Sebab dia pasal siasatan. Menarik. Aku suka game siasatan. One of my favorite genre. Lambat lah dia punya loading. Enter Madness. Let's go. Oh no. Focus Home Interactive presents Oh, aku ada parut dekat belah kiri.
Almost there.
Call of Cthulhu. Tengok tak tersebut lagi. Whatever. Sila. Why so hard nak sebut perkataan?
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Thank you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
I'm gonna investigate first before I go to your place. Dia tengah mancing. Talk to Allah. Can I talk to you, fisherman? Hello? Macam Chinese. Oh, tak. Okay, nothing. Welcome to Darkwater. Aku nak tengok ni ikan paus.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is. If you force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago.
We could
Killer
come.
whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Ketang.
There's
Hello.
something coming.
Dia
Something real
macam
bad.
nampak aku dia
Don't put that beast back in
macam
the water,
takut.
you shysters! You're crazy!
Rakan dia punya
Cops.
kepik ah.
They
Ni
can't
ada siapa?
understand.
Damn stupid
Hey.
idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Hello.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Wow, he looks so angry.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36.
Darkwater Harbor, please.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce
None of your
myself.
business.
Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You
Please
can't
answer my
understand.
question.
You're not sailors.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
Oh, I can go there.
Cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid.
Hello. Hello, sir. Go to the bar.
You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing to
Nothing
sort
for you
out.
here either.
Your chum
Beat-ex.
wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that?
Oh,
Prohibition
prohibition.
is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Oh, kita dapat dah. Tak ada lagi. Tak ada guna lagi. Hello. Nothing to say. Hey. Moshi. Neil. Tengok muka dia. Marah gila muka dia. Oh. Oh no.
Hey, be careful.
Oh my god. Jahatnya. Oh, siapa tu? Dia nampak lah.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Hold to test strength. Hold to test eloquence. I'm sorry. This one.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander.
A real princess.
You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as
La-di-da.
the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway.
She.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
No. Oh, sekejap. Kadang orang mabuk dia cakap.
I've got what I
Dia
need.
cakap benda yang
Anything else?
jujur.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
Ironic.
What can I
Ada
tell
kat
you?
luar tu ada
I'm a nostalgic sort of
ada
guy.
wheel.
The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater.
Terdampar.
When our
Dalam hati.
whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Okay, aku tak nak order drink.
That'll be all for now.
Goodbye, sir. Thank you for answering my question.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Oh, ya ke? No Boker, no Miss Baker, always free for the lady. Andrews, Winchester, Charles Hawkins, Captain Fitzroy. Hutang ni. Tulis tu kat. Okay.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
Hello. Yeah, please go on.
She will do it again, you know.
Who?
The girl doctor, Colden. She won't stop asking.
Asylum.
She will get us into trouble.
I know.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The chain tea. Return support to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of what remains of it returned to Darkwater Port late on Tuesday afternoons. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable cash the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. A warehouse for rent. Mr. Mark is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Mr. Mark's special evening at the stranded whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the stranded whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Concert J. Owner of the stranded whale bar, Roy Michel, runs the only bar on Darkwater. Prohibition has no hold on the stranded whale, and sailors come to seek some comfort in Michel's whiskey. The man therefore knows more than anyone the secrets and rumors that the inhabitants of the island exchange after a few glasses. Michel is devoted to the golden age of whale hunting. If the numerous trophies that decorate his establishments are anything to go by, the man will talk freely on this subject on which he is so keen, but he will be far less enthusiastic if one was to inquire about his source of liquor. Small inhospitable island whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs and sharp reefs, and with only one outlet to the sea. It is mainly inhabited by the descendants of whalers who set up a supply post there in the 1800s. It was hit severely by the collapse of this activity. I think that the only venture on the island that is still profitable is its medical asylum. At the entrance to the port of Darkwater, one still passes in front of the shell of the Scylla, the last whaling ship to have brought back a catch. Sailors wander the docks looking for some small job for the day. A gang of bootleggers has set itself up there and is gnawing away at the territory of Captain Fitzroy, the last sailor to own a boat capable of making the round trip between the island and mainland. Give the golden age of whale hunting is but a distant memory. A bar where liquor is served with total impunity is the last thing I expected to find when I arrived on this island. The stranded whale is its name and is managed with an iron hand by the owner, a certain Michelle. Does not tolerate troublemakers and he fiercely protects the identity of his supplier. All the inhabitants of the area seems to go there, and I even saw what looks to be a truce between the bootleggers and the sailors. She is the supplier is a she. Okay. Ni aku baca dah. Aku ada lagi. So tadi aku pada strength 40 kot. Tapi aku pada dah tak ingat dah. Medicine aku dapat dah tadi. Maybe psychology 0. Nightmare. Oh kejap. Aku kena cari save game. Bila ada kena save game baru aku boleh dapat tutup game ni.
In a dead fall tub, drinking of strong beer.
Hello, semua mabuk ni.
You like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What is
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Miraculous
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
So long. Hello. Oh, who's this?
Nightmares.
Algernon Drake.
Can hear things and voices whispering.
Will
Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Macam taruk dia banyak dan doktor tu perempuan tu. The girl doctor. Are you the doctor? Hello.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
The
And I'm
clothes you're
wondering what could
wearing.
be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Goodbye. Oh, benci. Let's go to Fitzroy. City of Darkwater Harbor Master. Is there something if I go here? No, nothing. Oh, I can go this way. Hello? Can I look?
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier, Cat. What's
Broken. This
Half
place seems
abandoned.
half abandoned.
Aku tutup habis semua.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Mana fishing ke?
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Betul. Ya, betul.
A Scylla. It finished up
Scylla,
beached at the
Scylla,
entrance to the
okay.
harbor.
Sila. Excuse me, I enter. Oh, ada tingkat 2. The learning of medicine. Excuse me, aku nak menceroboh. Oh, apa tu? Oh.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Oh, he has a wooden leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
Macabre.
What a macabre souvenir.
Macabre. Nothing. Terjun sini. Okay. Hello, Captain.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Where? Cargo? Oh ni.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1819, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who will want this information to be hidden? Kecut aku. Nak pergi mana? Hello? Wait. Inventory. Knowledge. Second volume. Sekarang aku ada clue. Purist. 24. Hey.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I don't know. It's not my signature next to that of Charles Hawkins.
I'm at sea for more than half the year. Anyone could have done it during my absence. What seems really important to me is that the dates on these manifests indicate that Charles probably had other contracts.
But not with you, though. I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Yang besar tu ke?
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Yes, Hawkins. You underestimate me. Unlock answer. Lie.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
Yes.
Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Who is Cat?
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
I'm also
Believe me
doctor.
when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come. You've only just arrived
know
on Darkwater,
a bit of medicine.
and already you think like a sailor.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I am. Wait a minute.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Oh, ni tak ada tadi. Hello.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Dia dah tolak masuk ke?
He's gonna get us into trouble.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
These wounds. I know of no animal that could have...
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Besarnya. Oh, wow. What?
There.
The spot hidden skill allows you to detect hidden items in a close range. Oh.
Hello, old friend.
Bottle of liquor. Kalau... What I have? Oh. Cat knows about the theft from her stock of liquor. She'll soon find out who it is, and I wouldn't like to be in his shoes. Leave a bottle behind you, but at the end of your ships, if you don't want her to know who to look for as well. You consigns will be more akin for this week. I don't know. I cannot read.
Somebody's stealing from the bootlegger's stock of liquor.
Somebody's stealing. So, aku dah jumpa. Bye. Apa benda tu? What is this? Macam simbol. Ni macam yang kita jumpa awal tu lah. Muka dia. Kapal banyak yang rosak. Banyaknya. Mana satu warehouse. Okay, yang ni kot. Memang ketak. Ketam ni. Hello.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
What?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Huh?
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
The two guys behind you, what are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Who is
it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Oh, yang menjadi dia sedap pula.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Continue to be drunk. Pasti faham buka. Tutup. Brandon. Oh, ni adalah occultism.
Saint Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Okay, nice. We
I
got.
have no idea what it says.
Yalah, sebab aku punya skill tak cukup. Yes, this one. Aku kena ada skill yang tinggi baru aku boleh. Aku agak lah. Maybe aku boleh. I'll be back.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Yes.
Let's just say we're standing
Have you
guard for the
seen
owner
my
of the
face?
site.
I'm not
And
a
we
regular.
let no one enter her property.
Is
I went
it
to see
you?
the statue of Saint Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy! You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
What will Kat say when she finds out that it's you who are filching stock?
You've got no proof.
That's true. Apart from this little note from your friend here.
You didn't throw it away?
I couldn't know that someone was gonna force the lock.
What a So, what is it you want?
To get into the Hawkins warehouse.
That's all. Go on, then. And we never want to see your rat snout again.
Thanks. Good deal. Wait. Kalau dia pun tak bagi, kuasa aku boleh pecah masuk. Oh, tak boleh pun.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay. Terima kasih ya. Warehouse. Which one is? Aku ingat aku kahwin, aku pakai cincin. Kena turun bawah.
Let's see.
Kena pick lock.
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
You're
not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Oh. Yum.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Oh no! Oh! Oh. Alah.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Paling sensitif sekali.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Hello.
Well, look who's back. Did you miss us?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Aku ambil the drink.
Look what I've got.
Yeah.
You're a good guy, you.
No prohibition for Darkwater.
Follow me.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't.
Buat apa tu?
No, it's not what you think. It's just that you shouldn't hide your hooch in a fisherman's hut.
Kenapa tu?
Got it coming. What? You helped yourself from my stuff.
Oh, aku tak pernah pergi lagi sini. Hello.
Where do you think you're going?
What are the
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Who are these others so interested in...
Don't aggravate...
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case.
Jadi kena 50%
They were all
ke
burned to
atas.
death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Okay. Oh, sini dah tak ada orang. Nice.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
It's a little late. I've already met Cap.
Well, at least you're still here to talk about it. She must like you.
Something like that.
With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Alah, oh. Kereta ni block. Ada ladder. Oh, ada hidden object. Yay! This lever activates a mechanism.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Oh, tapi ada lagi. I need this.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Wait. Oh, aku tak cukup lagi ikut barang.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Oh.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need. It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Ada lagi lah. Yay, we got it.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Then the handle.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Kita tengok hal lembek. Strength tak cukup. Uh-oh.
Damn, I broke it.
Oh. You broke it? What the heck? So how to use this? Yo, what the heck, man? Strength tak cukup. Oh. Find help. Find help. Maybe lagi ni. Hello.
Leave me alone, please. I don't want trouble.
These bootleggers seem unwilling to let anyone approach the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Siapa dia aku nak cari ni?
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. They saved Darkwater from famine.
What can you tell me about?
We all knew she was famous on the end.
I've got what?
Anything?
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Whatever, dude.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see?
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Hey, stranger. Macam...
Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
Hello.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe
Mitchell.
you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down.
Shut up.
Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Lie or truth? Lie or truth? Lie or truth? Aku tak percaya kat dia ni sebab dia jahat. Lie.
I'm fascinated by the history of the whaling station.
Huh. You certainly don't lack style. But enough of the jokes. You reek of private eye. Who did you come for?
The Hawkins family.
Now why doesn't that surprise me? A little advice, though. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Aku dah avoid lelaki ni yang cakap.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Mitchell.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
No.
I don't think I'm ready to pay the price.
As you wish. But I think you'll be back.
I am. Siapa lagi nak tolong? I need somebody, please. Okay, James Fitzroy is the captain of the only boat that still sails between Darkwater and Boston. His base is the Harbour Master's office, from where he misses nothing that happens on the island. The inhabitants of Darkwater respect him. The bootleggers despise him. He offered to help me in my investigation. boss of a gang of bootleggers which seems to use Darkwater as a hideout. Cat always keep an eye on her territory, the zone of abandoned warehouses on the docks. I have the impression that all the men on Darkwater fear her. Even Mitchell, the owner of the stranded whale, is reluctant to talk about her. She uses Darkwater as the point of departure for her cargoes of whiskey, and she is slowly gnawing away at Captain Fitzroy's territory. Hawkins. Does the patron saint of whales and whalers still protect the sailors of Darkwater? Visibly, there were other gods before Saint Brandon, and their worshippers do not seem to be of this opinion. The locals still worship the old saint, but a mark was made on the statue by another cult. Check the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective.
Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Yes.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
Oh my god, you walk too slow.
We saw this guy poking around here.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh. Okay.
Boo. 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 Tengok aku marah je. Dekatlah jalan sikit. Aku siap dia lari lagi. Hey, dia open pick lock.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Thanks, I guess. Okay, game save. Okay guys, aku akan stop dekat sini dulu. Kita akan sambung di next part. For now, aku sangat suka game ni. Menarik. Dia pasal detektif, ada siasatan, pasal misteri. Oh, tu memang game aku. Kalau jenis-jenis macam tu. Aku nak apa suka video kali ni sebab aku suka. Kalau aku suka, leave a like. Dan terima kasih banyak-banyak sebab sudi subscribe ke channel aku. Aku sangat hargai apa punya sokongan. Tanpa hampa, aku tak akan buat game-game macam ni. Terima kasih banyak. Jadi terima kasih kerana menonton. Bye.